The future's looking bright at Gateshead. Now, the annual Winter Stages Rally takes place at Croft on Saturday, the 30th of December this year, so make a note of that in your diary. The best drivers from this part of the world will be competing, and there's an even bigger twist too.
A foggy morning in Middlesbrough. Not exactly perfect driving conditions, but ideal weather to test a car ready for the Croft Winter Stages Rally. Newcastle driver Andy Fenwick competes on the national circuit and will start the Winter Spectacular as one of the favourites. Now, rallying usually takes place on roads rather than tracks. That makes this event even more accessible to fans. About 10,000 are expected at the region's premier circuit on December the 30th. A win means glory for the drivers, but often the unsung hero is the man in the passenger seat, the co-driver.
Very long right 3, no cut. And left 2 and right 7 through the grid and left 7. And right 2 over crest.
I think a lot of people see the driver as doing most of the work, but to be honest, it's in the co-driver's hands. He's turning the wheel to what you're telling him to do.
It's like life or death situation. I mean, the guy tells you it's flat over a crest or wherever, you've got to believe him, and you need a good working relationship with your co-driver.
So what on earth would possess a perfectly sane driver to swap a 5-year veteran co-driver for a completely inexperienced sports reporter? That's right, it'll be Andy's Fenwick and Kerr competing at Croft, and that means a crash course in co-driving. Morning Lee, how are you doing?
Morning Andy.
You better tell me a bit about your job here then.
Well, this is a diagram.
This is Croft Circuit, yeah?
This is the full Croft Circuit. This is actually the stage you're going to be doing on the day, so you really need to keep them from the start, then you need to keep them right at the chicanes, at the splits, obviously, and tell them the corners coming up as well.
The car's ready, Andy's ready, now he just needs a co-driver to be ready too. Well, that's it, the name is on the side of the car, there's no pulling out of this now. We've got the team together, I've got the kit. I don't think any of us are really sure what's going to happen. I think we're quite excited, it could be fun. But it's Croft, the 30th of December, first car away is 9:15. We're in number 11. If you fancy coming down to give us some support, we can promise you it won't be dull. See you there.
It certainly won't be dull. They've obviously got absolutely no idea what they're letting themselves in for. Andy Kerr, he couldn't navigate himself out of the Tyne Tees car park, let alone anywhere else. Anyway, there's one man who always knows where